Alright, everybody, this is officially day 5 of becoming a bodybuilder. Yesterday, I posted this onto my Instagram, and we're gonna go ahead and answer some questions that were left under it. We're currently on the way to the grocery store to buy some food that my coach sent me to get so we can meal prep and start today. Tomorrow, we'll be back in the gym. Tomorrow, I think it's push or pull. Let's go ahead and answer some of these questions. Alright, first question. What made you start? What made me start? I've always had a love for bodybuilding, especially after seeing people like the Trent Twins post. I really liked enjoying doing those videos, and also I've been on camera a couple of times, and I actually wanted to start another YouTube channel back last year in the summer, but I only posted like 3 videos, and then I let it go to waste. But this time I've definitely been posting consistently, and I'm trying not to stop because something in my mind is telling me that this is gonna work out. So yeah, that's basically what made me start. Question number 2. Biggest challenge as a content creator so far? One of the biggest challenges for me probably has been posting consistently and talking to the camera, since I don't really talk to the camera like that, and just finding my words in between clips, because I don't know if y'all noticed, but in between videos I definitely have clips where it just cuts off randomly and cuts to like me saying something, and that's something that like I have trouble with. I have trouble with talking clearly, and also just posting consistently. Since I have work and all, I come home, I change, I go to work, I film, and then after work is whenever I do most of my editing, or on my break at work is whenever I do editing. So yeah, probably those are my 2 biggest challenges. Just finding time and talking to the camera so far. Question number 3. What made you want to get into bodybuilding? Something that made me get into bodybuilding was whenever I was younger, I was more on the heavier side, and I didn't really like how I looked in the mirror, and I wanted to make a change. So I picked up the weights and I never looked back. There's been a few times where I let myself go and I'll eat I'll eat super bad. But just like seeing these other bodybuilders and their stories and how they became bodybuilders, it's just really inspired me to become a bodybuilder. Just the discipline and the results that you get from it is definitely something that inspires me and made me want to become one of them. Question number 3. What motivates you to keep going? A big motivation for me is definitely knowing that this is something that I want to do in the future. And also another big motivation is just improving myself and the discipline. I really enjoy the discipline that you get out of this. It's more of whenever I put in all this work, I can see results, and I feel like that's something that motivates me because I want to put more into it so I could get more results. Not really in a greed type way, but more in a I want to be better type way, you know? So yeah, that's definitely something that keeps me motivated. Seeing results and seeing who I become whenever I don't put in as much. Question number 3. How do you manage juggling school, bodybuilding work, and other responsibilities? Definitely finding time. Just finding time to do everything. In these long days where I don't feel like doing it, I can like take the time out of the day still to do one or the other. So like today, even though I was really tired, I did all my missing work in school, managed the 8 hours that I have there, and then I came home. Right now I'm gonna go to the store, and then I'm gonna go to work. And I just gotta make sure to prep for things and not do things like doom scroll or get sidetracked, and just kind of make time for everything. I even had my bodybuilding coach make a schedule around my work schedule, and I changed my work schedule so I could go to the gym at least 5 days a week. So yeah, just managing your time good, and then finding time for everything. Finding time to do everything and not let everything overwhelm you. Question number 3. What's your favorite machine? My favorite machine definitely has to be the cable system because you could do more than one workout on it, you know? My favorite workout personally on the cable machine is the load of highs, like I was saying yesterday, because I get that really good stretch on my upper chest and I get a really good pump from it. But with the cable machine, you can always do forearms, you can do basically anything. Back, legs also, abs. You could hit any muscle on the cable machine. And another good machine that I like is definitely the Smith machine. I really like how the Smith machine stabilizes most of your movements. So like instead of doing a standing barbell raise, a standing barbell shoulder press or like dumbbell shoulder presses, I'll do the Smith machine because that really stabilizes the movement and helps me get more isolation. Like incline Smith machine press, or even like for your legs, you could squat on the Smith machine and you don't feel not like all that balance. It takes off all the weight from your core and moves it more to your legs. So yeah, definitely the Smith machine and the cable machine. Who's your hero slash inspiration? Definitely the Trent twins have to be up there. They're my number one inspiration. They Watching their videos always motivates me to go to the gym. So that's actually one of the reasons why I picked up the camera, so I could be like them and hope to, you know, help someone out just like they helped me. Another big inspiration definitely has to be Lee Priest and Kevin Levrone. Kevin Levrone lost to Ronnie Coleman so many times and never got that Olympia, but he still worked hard to get to where he is. He still did what he needed to do, and he's still one of my I think he deserved one of those Olympias. Most of his videos of him just training by himself really inspired me because there's times where I train by myself and I feel like those workouts are way better than the ones that I have with friends. Obviously, the ones with friends are also good, especially having a spotter and someone to like keep you going. Like let's say you're on the bench press where you need a spotter. You can definitely do 8 reps, but you think you could do 10 reps. Then it's good to have a spotter there, and then you end up getting out those 10 reps. So yeah, definitely Kevin Levrone, the Trent twins, and Lex Little. Lex Little has been a really good motivation because he manages to stay natural, even though there's all these influences, like all these people using steroids around him and putting substances in them. He manages to stay natural. So yeah, those are definitely my top 4 motivators: the Trent twins, Kevin Levrone, Lee Priest, and Lex Little. Next question. One of the biggest pieces of advice that I've received is praying. My friend Joseph always tells me to pray whenever I have struggles, and I feel like that's something that's helped me a lot because whenever I pray, I feel this like sudden calm, or I feel like everything is good, or I feel like everything is fine now. So yeah, definitely praying. And then another big piece of advice is touching back on that quote that Sebum said, I'm not destined to be number one, but I'm destined to live up to my potential, because you realize that you might have these thoughts telling you like, oh, I can't be this, I can't be that. But in reality, if you try hard enough, then you'll live up to who you're meant to be. Maybe you're not meant to be number one, but you're meant to be that person. So definitely that quote, and then another one is living life one step at a time. Make sure you take time out of your day to see the beauty in things, take a step back, and not live your life all at once, because you only have one. I haven't realized how much time has passed from middle school year, 6th grade year, all the way up to now. And like, whenever you really put that into perspective, that's a long time. And I just feel like I've been living life at a million miles an hour instead of slowing down and living it one step at a time. I started to see the beauty in things. I started to see how much there actually is to life other than, drama and beef and stuff like that. But yeah, those are definitely some of the biggest piece of advice that I've received. Biggest piece of advice that I've given is definitely, I'm gonna keep it short and simple. Be yourself, see the beauty in things, and live life one step at a time. Those are definitely the big 3 that I've given. And then obviously the number 1 will always be God. I know that doesn't really sound like advice, but God is the most powerful thing that you could put into your life. So yeah, definitely, if you are struggling in something, always turn to God. Never turn to bad habits, never turn to beating yourself up, never turn to any of that. Especially suicide. Never turn to suicide. Like Robin Williams once said, suicide is a permanent solution to temporary problems. So never even like think about doing something like that. Um, in my eyes, suicide is a very selfish act because think about how many people you left worrying, or how many people you're gonna leave with the unfinished chapter in that book. Your family will think it's on them. They'll probably blame themselves. Your friends also. Like, let's say you're having a hard time at school, you can always fix stuff like that. Um, Try to be a better person and try to see the good in life. But yeah, those are probably some of the really good pieces of that's a really good piece of advice that I have to give. All right, next question. What do you see for yourself in the future? Uh, Something that I see for myself in the future is definitely bodybuilding and being a content creator, posting with my favorite content creators. Um, I think that if I keep on this path that I'm on right now, I can definitely be somebody great. I can definitely be like my favorite bodybuilders. Uh, if we're talking more specifically and we're zooming into more of the accomplishments that I want to achieve, definitely number one, be Mr. Olympia. Number two, be a better number one, be a better person. Number two, be Mr. Olympia. And a more recent accomplishment that I want to achieve is winning my bodybuilding show in September. So yeah, that's my number one focus right now, is winning my bodybuilding show in September. We got my coach, which is really helping me out. We got our first week next week, so that's Monday's officially day one of my coaching plan. Right now we're gonna go ahead and go to the grocery store and get some food, so we can grow. So yeah, that's definitely my goals and something that I want to accomplish in the future. All right, we just popped into the vitamin shop. We got a little energy drink. I don't know if y'all can see it. C-Bum, Champion Mentality. That's something that we talked about yesterday. I know I've been touching a lot back on that topic. Champion Mentality. You already know the quote. You're not destined to be the best, but you're destined to be who you're meant to be. Right now, we're just gonna give you a little haul of what we got at the store. First off, Whey Isolate. I got the C-Bum birthday cake flavor. I don't know if y'all could tell. Bum is a really big. I like that brand a lot. This will definitely help me get my protein in whenever I can't have meals. Like, if I want a quick grab and go, that's something that helps me manage my time and get my protein in really quick. Just pop a real quick protein shake, and you're good for the day. We also got vitamin C. My coach said to grab some of this, so we're gonna go ahead and take 500 milligrams of this every day while we're on prep. Another thing we went ahead and grabbed, Creatine Plus. I've never seen it before, but we're gonna go ahead and try it. It has 5 grams of creatine, not caffeine. Taurine in it. It has magnesium in it. And the worker there said it was a pretty good flavor, so we're gonna head and trust them on that and hope it's really good. We also got some fiber so that our digestive system is working good, because that's something really big right now for me. Once your health is going good, you digest things better, and then you get that food down better, so you can fit more food in there. We also went and grabbed some 2 per day multivitamins. This is what my coach said. Some life extension. I don't actually know what this is. It has a lot of vitamin A, vitamin C, D3, E, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, magnesium, zinc, iodine. So I can only hope that this does wonders for me. Touching back on the fiber, we actually got these multivitamins for free. They were buy one get one free from this brand. So this was definitely cheaper. The fiber was like $40. It was like 20, and they got the cheaper option and gave me the fiber for free, basically. We also got Complete B Complex. My coach said to take this also. We're just gonna again trust my coach on this and hope that these do nothing but wonders for me. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and head to work. This was a pretty, I don't know if it was a short video for y'all or a long video, but we're gonna be back into the gym tomorrow. We're gonna go home, cook some chicken, take that to work, and then tomorrow we'll be back at the gym with the pool day. This is my first workout with my coach's training plan. I'll catch y'all tomorrow for, I hope, an anabolic back day.